count it down, yeah?
Come on, bro.
1, 2, 3, miss!
Baby.
I already know what's going on, man.
First few possessions, you guys are going to have nerves. Just relax. I feel like communication is really important. It really can make or break a team. And if you guys are in a bad stretch, a 6-0 run, whatever, talk your way through it. Defense is all about talking. You have to call out screens. You have to talk about rotations and everything. So just constantly talking. If there's a screen on defense, talk.
You're staying home. I'm gonna pick up at the free throw line and then switch back.
But still, every possession is talk your way through it. It's easy to talk when you're winning and when you're excited. But when you're down and they're on a 6-0 and 8-0 run, that's when you really have to communicate, and you have to be able to talk things through to get through that tough stretch, to still live another minute, another 2 minutes, just to get through it.
I was really excited personally. I was just ready to go out there and play. Yo, if we play our game and be patient, there isn't a team in this group who can beat us. It's been a really great build-up up until the tournament, so to finally be there and get a chance to show what we can do was really fun.
Oh, I was pumped. I've been waiting for this since I got the 102 call, so I was really excited.
They go on an 18-8 run, they get the win, and they've improved to 1-0.
I'm really anxious, so there was a little mixture of being nervous and excited at the same time, but overall just really excited, and also excited for the regular season to get kicked off. Just play our game, man. That's it.
Knicks have yet to score this quarter. And Adam pulls the trigger, good! 2:40 to go, down by 3.
Still plenty of time.
Adam to tie, got it!
Adam from deep connects.
Goofy will pull the trigger.
Show me something, Goofy.
And it's a 3.
A serious 3 on that. Stand up out your seat, get excited.
That'll do it. The Knicks will move to 1-0.
We keep that composure. We ain't gonna get like everybody else. We ain't gonna rile ourselves up. We gonna keep it pushing.
It's such a new thing for everyone, so there's those nerves.
I think it was important that we kept the composure. There was times where they would get the lead or they would get ahead, and we had to be sure to keep up the energy and keep talking.
They're gonna go on runs. We have to be able to withstand them. The fact that they did it right away in the first game was awesome.
I knew that our team was there for a reason. I had faith in all of them, so it was just a matter of just executing our strategy.
Defense was great, so I mean, if we can keep that up, it's going to be hard to lose, honestly.
You have to look back and say, like, we should have done this. We have to clean those things up so they don't get back in the game.
I felt like we were in control though.
I mean, you guys were the better team.
3-0.
3-0. Do it. All the down is wrong. Knicks on 3.
No, 3-0, 3. Come on. Calm down, yeah?
1, 2, 3, 3-0. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
JT now. Knicks need to lock up. Spinning in the paint, loses it. Adam with a steal. Up ahead is Nate. And Nate will throw it down. A 3's a backbreaker. And Gilly will get a shot blocked.
He got his hands broken on.
Here come the Knicks. They can't foul. Goofy will take the lead. Oh my goodness. And up ahead is Yet and the Knicks all of a sudden lead by 3. Stranger things can happen.
That's what I'm telling you.
Boot Painter as the trigger, and Gilly's wide open. And we're tied at 70 here in New York. And that'll be us heading to overtime. Gilly, can he do it again? Dagger. The wins, wide open. Jim. Yeah!
Took that shot and came out of his seat before it even hit nylon, Scott. Wizards staying alive. They moved to 1-1, knocking the Knicks off their home court.
Deeds has got 12. Adam now. Back out in the corner and gets it to go. That was Nate.
Trying to quiet this team down a little bit.
Knicks need a bucket, and that's why they go to Goofy.
Goofy, get you a big one.
See the managers of both teams looking on. Compete now.
He's the #1 pick to show up right now. And there's Compete for the Jazz squad.
Compete. Back to Deeds, pulls the trigger.
Yes, Deeds, you got to take that shot. You're a moneymaker when your team needs it, baby.
Smooth.
The guys are looking to go to. Nobody around him. He's going to put that in uncontested.
The Knicks are going home, and the Jazz are moving on.
It's a long season. Like it's the first tip ball tournament. We have 4 months left. We're gonna have a full week of preparation for our first regular season game. We're really gonna go in and see what we did wrong.
Work on our mistakes and better ourselves as a team.
Just trying to be more vocal as a leader of the team. Trying to make sure that everyone knows what they're doing, offensively and defensively.
Being more positive. And not having mental blocks during games.
A bunch of attention to detail and making sure that we focus on the little stuff in practice, and we've been able to do that through film, so we're really excited to get back out on the court.
What's that? I don't know if you guys want any. I got involved in the 2K League from just being, number one, a big Knicks fan, and number two, being a big fan of 2K. I've been playing 2K for a while. I go back to Nintendo and Double Dribble. I'm an old man. These guys are young. I'm an old guy, so I've just loved the evolution of the game. I got the old man game. Something does happen to you at a certain age. Your hand-eye coordination falls off a cliff, similar to like traditional sports. So I'm washed up. Or maybe they'll just teach me some stuff. I don't know. Triple pump fake Nate. Come on, goat. I could have got that one. I watch, gameplay all the time anyway, so it was a natural fit for me. Number one thing I'm hopeful for is I want these guys to have a good experience and have fun. I mean, this really is a once in a lifetime because it's the first time it's happening. I've never really been a part of anything from the ground floor. So seeing it from day one to now, I think is really cool. If you go back to draft time, which was definitely some of the hardest work I've put in on anything in my life, it was watching a lot of the combine footage, calling all these guys and talking and asking them some questions, and then just trying to do a bunch of mock drafts and figuring out what team might fit, what player might fit with what player, and it really was the closest a guy like me gets to sitting in a war room and actually drafting, because I don't think the Knicks are going to let me do that, for real. I'll talk about rebounds. See, I don't even look at points. When this team's clicking, I really think this is one of the best teams in the league. Obviously, I'm biased, but I know the potential that's there, and I believe in all these guys, and I think they're going to do some special things in this league.
Unlike basketball, everybody unique at their own position.
Are you guys pros in any other league? Can you be pro in any other league?
Those professional Madden players. Madden will never be successful in a esports league because nobody want to play O-line.
Oh,
that's the only argument.
Right.
Like nobody would want to just play O-line.
And you can't set it up so that the O-line and
it's not in it.
Is not right. Wow.
I never thought gaming would ever be a professional sport. I mean, I'm old enough to remember Pong and Donkey Kong. After watching these guys in here, it makes all the sense in the world. There's competition, there's camaraderie, there is the ability to watch and have fan participation. So it's really, really enlightening for me.
Who can hear you guys communicating?
Me and Craig Robinson is really cool. He's very knowledgeable.
We let him a little bit into our world. He let us a little bit into his world.
The vibe that I got from the players inside the room was of a real team. They view themselves as a team. They talked a lot about communication. They talked a lot about trust. They talked a lot about teamwork. All those things the New York Knicks talk about when they're in the locker room.
He gave us a lot of advice on team chemistry and what we need to do to build a better team than we already have.
It was also pretty neat because he's the former First Lady's brother, so and her impact obviously in society means a lot. So being able to hear from another knowledgeable person is pretty neat.
Yeah, and to know that he's brothers with Michelle Obama, and an incredible First Lady, did so much culturally and socially. So he was a great guy, and he had so much good stuff to say.
And now you hear the music going with it. Knicks Gaming, the hometown crowd at point guard. We have I Am Adam the First. Shooting guard, Yay Not Gaming. At small forward, Nate Cow. Power forward, Idris the GOAT. And at center, it's going to be Goofy making his debut at that 5 position.
I decided to make a lineup change with swapping Idris and Goofy. So we moved Goofy to center, Idris at power forward.
I've been playing the inside the whole year, so it was just like I was back at home.
And with Idris being able to stretch the floor, I thought it was going to be a great adjustment for this game.
We were able to get more room on the court, especially for Goofy inside to work, and Adam even had some more room to dribble around a little bit, which really helped us offensively.
And Sean Wynn, that's too much space. Goes the vert. Big two-hand jam. It's all Warriors right now.
Being down 15 early was obviously not in our plans.
I remember telling everybody to keep our cool, don't aim for any home runs, just take it one base at a time. We'll get ourselves back in the game.
We all said as a team, calm down, breathe. It's still a long basketball game, and my favorite line when we're down is fight through adversity.
And yay not, it's a big three. Pushes the lead back up to 4.
I've just been trying to get more involved in the offense. We're still trying to figure out our chemistry, and I think we're getting a lot better at that.
We told him, like, we have faith in you, just shoot the ball, and I mean, that's what he did in this game, and he had a huge game for us.
Goofy. He'll throw it down.
Yes, he will. And you know where he's headed. I'm thinking 3.
They go to Vert. And 1 would be sweet, too. Got to be careful.
Knows how to get him.
They're running the play, and they're running it for Sleep.
He got it? Yes, he does! Bang, bang, for Sleep. Okay.
Up ahead. Yay, no!
This crowd is electric right now. Pan to him, let him know. In the building, yay, not!
We just wanted to not give up a 3, so when we gave it up, it was like, oh, God.
We seen them celebrating, so we took advantage of that. Had Cool to push the ball up, give it to Ye.
I was wide open, it left me completely open, so I knew I was going to knock it down as soon as I caught it.
Ye was in the perfect spot. Adam found him, and I mean, when it came down to it, Ye hit it.
They throw it in the corner. Vert! The prayer!
Goodness.
Short. And the Knicks will somehow hold on. They battle back from being 15 down.
Starting off the year 1-0 as opposed to 0-1, it's huge. I mean, it sets the tone for the entire season.
Just for our confidence, being down that much and the fight back as a group to get the W, that was pretty huge.
Now we have to prepare for the Blazers, and we're going to bring that same intensity and that same hype into this game.